What's up, guys? Jade's Corner here with a quick announcement before we get into the video. If you guys like Teen Wolf content and you want to see more, go check out my other playlist I have on the channel. Creatures of Teen Wolf Universe, Teen Wolf Mythbusters, Teen Wolf Mythologies. All your Teen Wolf content is in those playlists listed on the channel. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Roll intro. What's up, guys? It is Jade's Corner back here again for another Teen Wolf related video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the second edition of Teen Wolf Universe, breaking down and explaining the character of Stiles Stilinski. Now, the reason I'm doing this video over again, and you know, as longtime subscribers will know, I did a video in 2017 called Dissecting Stiles Stilinski. That video got taken down due to a copyright claim. So I had to redo this video, and you know, I kind of wanted to redo it anyway because I feel like that video was kind of trash. And I didn't really do a good job kind of like breaking down Stiles the way I wanted to. So yeah, I'm going to be breaking down Stiles again in this video and hopefully explaining him a little bit better the second time around, more so than the first time around. But without further ado, let's get into breaking down I keep pronouncing his name wrong, bro. Oh my god. Stiles Stilinski. There we go. I finally got his name, man. Alright. So to start off, with, you know, the introduction, like I did with the Scott video, Stiles is one of the main characters, if not the second most important character of the entire show. As we all know, Dylan O'Brien. He's the son of Sheriff Stilinski, and he is Scott McCall's best friend. And he was the first member of Scott's pack and continued to help Scott all throughout their high school years as he faced the various complications that came with becoming and dealing with being a werewolf. And after high school, Scott, oh my god, Stiles left Beacon Hills for an internship with the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, and he's currently attending a 6-month program at Quantico, Virginia. So there you guys go. That's an introduction for your boy Stiles, and let's get into the second part of this video, the biography. His name, Stiles, comes from his maternal grandfather, and young Stiles had a difficult time pronouncing Stiles, so the closest he can come to pronouncing his name was Mischief, and his mother called him that as a nickname, but the rest of the world referred to him as Stiles, which was also his grandfather's nickname. So if you guys were wondering how Stiles got the name Stiles, for all you newcomers out there, well, now you know. His mother, Claudia, died when he was a child, around the age of 10 years old, and he was present when she passed away and has never gotten over her death. For some unknown reason, Stiles always blamed himself up until this day. We see this in some of the episodes when Stiles argues with his dad. He's always like, oh, mom would agree with this. And more prominently in season 5, he has a vision of his mom when reading the Dread Doctor's book, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Stiles is also sarcastic, funny, and outspoken, and he is extremely clever and has led his way to working through many of the mysteries that plagued Beacon Hills over his time in high school, from his sophomore year to his senior year. And at times he was frustrated that Scott's new abilities casted him out as the Robin to Scott's Batman, which is also one of the greatest little running gags of season 1 of Teen Wolf, if all you old school fans know what I'm referring to. But he still has a solid foundation with Scott, obviously, and he's still a solid friend and loyal to the end, or to a fault. Stiles, from the time he was in 3rd grade, he fell in love with his classmate Lydia Martin, and it was for the most part, and so what's the word? It was for the most part a one-sided relationship until they eventually grew into a strong friendship and eventually developed a genuine affection for one another, and then of course following that, a deep love for one another, as we saw in season 6 part 1 when they officially got together as boyfriend and girlfriend. While they had a typical, combative parent-teacher, oh my gosh, I'm really off today, guys, so excuse me if I keep fucking up the script, but a combative parent slash teenager relationship. Stiles loves his father though very much and often worries about his safety. Every season of the show, Stiles is always worried about his father's well-being, which is good for his character, because I think it shows a lot in his character as a son, but that's another topic for another video. But Stiles also has a relationship with Derek, and it's one of the most awkward slash adversarial relationships in the entire show, which leads to some of the funniest moments in the entire show, because Scott, oh my gosh, I'm super off, I'm really sorry, guys. Stiles always has an awkward moment whenever he's around Derek for some reason. I guess it's for comedic purposes, I guess, but Stiles apparently lost his virginity during a brief stay at a mental institution, which is known as Eichen House for all you newcomers who haven't gotten to season 3 yet. First appearance was in the season 3, episode 20, Eichen House, or Echo House, with the were-coyote Malia Tate, aka my favorite female character on the entire show, right above Allison Argent. They were a couple for a while in season 4. They were more than a couple. They were like sexually involved, but Malia still considers Stiles to be her anchor to her humanity, despite them ending their relationship in season 5 part 1. But Stiles' life has become more complicated after dying as a surrogate sacrifice to stop the Rock in season 3, and waking dreams in lost time caused him to believe that he might be losing his mind, which ended up being, due to the influence of the Nogatsune in season 3 part 2 of Teen Wolf, and the incident led to him being fully possessed by what I said before, the Nogatsune. With the help of his friends, he was able to break free of the void and fully recover back to normal Stiles in season 3 episode 24, The Divine Move. After seeing the Ghost Riders in season 6 part 1, Stiles was removed from everyone's memory and trapped in a limbo with hundreds of other forgotten souls. Lydia was able to hold on to his memory, and he's brought back by the love of his friends and the love of his life in the episode season 6 episode 10, Riders on the Storm. Great freaking episode. After graduating, Stiles moved from Beacon Hills to Virginia to participate in his internship with the FBI. He teams up with Derek in season 6 part 2 and returns to Beacon Hills to face the Anukate. He is last seen at some point in the future, still working with his supernatural pack to help save the supernatural world from Tamora Monroe and her supernatural hunting army. Now, third part of the video, we're gonna get into oh my god, we're gonna get into Stiles during every season of the show. Alright, so starting with season 1, Stiles helps his best friend deal with the alpha werewolf and the mystery of who he is after his best friend was bitten and turned into a werewolf, and he helps him deal with the ramifications, the effects, and life as a werewolf moving forward. In season 2, Stiles saves Derek and protects Lydia after Jackson transforms into the Kanima. In season 3, Stiles dies and comes back in order to save his father from the Rock. and he also solves the mystery of who the Rock is and why Derek's eyes are blue. I'm pretty sure he's the only character in the Scott's pack who knows why Derek's eyes are blue, because I'm pretty sure Scott never found that out. But in season 6, guys, I apologize, I'm super off today. I'm really tired. In season 3, part 2, he is then possessed by a Nogitsune and wreaks havoc on his friends. In season 4, Stiles and Malia become super close, having an intimate sexual relationship, and he has been teaching her to become more human, as I mentioned before, becoming her anchor. In season 5, he goes through an internal crisis of morals after killing the Chimera Donovan, and he deals with killing his first human and how to deal with that. Stiles' friendship with Scott nearly dies in season 5 part 2, but they make up their differences before the Dread Doctor's release and unleash havoc upon Beacon Hills with their final and ultimate creation, the Beast of Jabudan. And in season 6, Stiles is taken away and wiped from existence by the Ghost Riders in the episode Memory Loss, season 6 episode 1. Another great freaking episode. And it is due to Lydia's love for him and the love of his friends and family that he comes back safe and sound to help stop the Lowenmensch Garrett Douglas from taking over Beacon Hills, erasing everyone from existence and continuing his rampage across the world. Now, the last part of... Oh, yeah, and before that, season 6 part 2, I forgot Stiles was actually in that season, even though he was only in, like, what, 2 episodes? Stiles in season 6 part 2 is now part of the FBI. He works with Derek after figuring out that the FBI is chasing Derek in North Carolina. In season 6 episode 20, The Wolves of War, the series finale, we all know how I feel about that episode. Go check out my review, it's on the channel right now. Terrible finale, terrible episode, but Stiles comes back. He stops the Inukate by throwing mountain ash, freezing it and breaking it, ending the fear in Beacon Hills, and so on and so forth. Now, the last part of the video is basically going to be explaining a little mishap slash running, I guess, gag the show had, or I guess a little mistake that the showrunners didn't notice, but I'm pretty sure they intentionally did this on purpose as sort of like an effect in season 3 part 2 to show that Stiles was actually losing his mind and wasn't really paying attention to anything. It was kind of like lost. So in season 3 episode 13, apparently Stiles was seen wearing the same shirt in 3 consecutive episodes. The blue and white ringer t-shirt that Stiles is first seen wearing in Anchors, he wears in Galvanized, and at the end of season 3 there's no explanation in canon for why Stiles wore the same shirt 3 episodes in a row, but he also wears the shirt in the episode More Bad Than Good. So yeah, that's basically a little extra thing I wanted to put in there. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my breaking down of the character of Stiles Stilinski. I know on the last video I made talking about Stiles, I went more in depth, but I wanted to kind of keep it in like kind of the same guidelines as the Scott video. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the Stiles Stilinski explain video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy Teen Wolf videos, and I have a whole bunch of Teen Wolf content on my channel for you guys to view and hopefully like and enjoy. And as a subscriber, you know, it means a lot. And for all you people who have been subscribed to me for a long time, I greatly appreciate it, and just know that I love your support and the fact that you guys keep coming back to watch the Teen Wolf videos, because they always do super well on my channel. And you know, I just love you guys. I love all my subscribers, so I thank you guys for real for tuning in and watching the videos. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about Stiles. Should he have been the main character? I mean, he's way funnier than the main character. I would have liked to have seen Stiles as the main character, but you know, we got Scott, and I don't got a problem with it. But yeah, it's because Stiles is my favorite character in the entire show. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. This is Jade's Corner. I'm gonna get out of here. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity, and I am out of here. Peace.